Hi guys, how are you doing? Yeah, this is miraclexistetarot channel, and today I will do a special reading for Divine Feminine, okay? Looks. So I don't know what to do because it's moving a lot. I don't know how to fix it. Just a second. Okay, I hope it's okay. It's not trembling. I'm sorry guys. It's trembling again? Well, it has to stop it. Okay, this is miraclexistetarot channel, and as I told you, I will do a Divine Feminine reading today. And I really wanted to talk about also how does men approach Divine Feminine, and especially how we could recognize their lies and also their little games, what they use to dim my light. Because usually if you are Divine Feminine, there are many men who's attracted to you because of our lights. We look desirable, innocent. The light is attracting them, okay? And most men just wants to have it, to ruin it, and take it and destroy it, because that gives them pleasure, because they are insecure, and their insecurity is caused by if they destroy a woman with bright lights. So for Divine Feminine, it's really, really important that we really get together with the right person, the person who will appreciate us and certainly respect us. I have to tell you right now, the respect is more important than love in a relationship. Because if there is no love, it can born love from the love what you give. Of course, there have to be an attraction, certain attraction, but if there is no respect, if there is a man who does not respect you because of their insecurities, and they find you intimidating because you're too bright, your shine is just too bright, so they want to rule over you, to take that brightness away, and then realize that shit, you're not shining anymore. You are not good enough anymore. So they will treat you more and more disrespect, like if it should give you back your shine. As Divine Feminine, have to really, really be careful who do we let close to us. Not because we are picky, not because we are difficult. It's just because there are so many men out there who just want to dim our lights, to feed their insecurities, but they never want to give us respect as we deserve. And when it comes to respect, you shouldn't get crazy just because of love bombing. And what is love bombing? When a man tells you everything what you want to hear. You need to know that these players, some of them are really professional to give a Divine Feminine what they're looking for in a man, and it's a big lie. I'm not a bitter person, don't misunderstand me, because you love someone, of course, give them a chance. But the problem is that they're taking your time, they're taking your light, they're taking your energy, maybe they're taking your money. And when they leave you used, empty, with pain, no energy. So for many months or maybe years, you won't be able to do even the work what you're supposed to do on this earth. Do not give your heart, do not give your body to karmic people, karmic man who does not deserve it. Even if it's a divine masculine, sometimes they go nuts, and if it's not the right person, Sometimes love does not come with respect, you know, and that is the most important. So be careful who do you give yourself, divine feminine, because you are precious. And you shine because you're supposed to shine. You are special. You are divine feminine because you have a work to do. Most of you are light workers. How do you expect to do a light worker's work when there is an energy vampire like a karmic man or whatever man who takes everything that is yours, your shine, your energy, your... Some of them are even occult specialized to take your gifts, to ruin you spiritually. I don't want to scare you. I don't want to be negative. I just want to wake up, divine feminine, that you can't sleep around and let every man just come into your life. Excess. Your ex who didn't respect you. What makes you think that he will respect you this time? If he comes back, he will do the same thing. You can say, oh, he's awakened, but is the guarantee he is awakened? Give them time. Evaluate, not what they say, but what they do. Because with time, it will come out if there is respect or no. I teach about this other videos also, that when you make love with someone, you open your soul to someone. Do you understand? There is some occult men who use that to recharge their energy level because they don't know how to generate positive energies in their soul and positive high vibrations. So they will take yours. They will feed on you. And they will leave you empty when they will leave. Some of you even left with empty bank account, empty, very low vibration, empty soul, without love. Sex is not love. It has nothing to do with love. I always say, if somebody does not turn me on spiritually, there is not even point trying it any other way. Intellectually and spiritually, that is the priority, for example, for me. And many divine feminine should be like that. Because when you listen to your intuition and you can feel spiritually that, that nothing else, just you are cold. But you need to develop this, that you can feel not the lust, but spiritually what's going on in your soul. Because your soulmate, your twin flame, the right person, your soul will recognize. Do you understand? Love bombing will wake the lust up in you. You need to know the difference between lust and spiritual love. The question is, what do you want? You want to satisfy your lust every month with different men? That satisfies you, it's fine. But most divine feminine are not like that, especially if you are an empress or a queen. I'm talking about this because recently I don't want to show myself big-headed because this is not the case. Actually, it's quite scary for me. But when I don't know, maybe I'm just in a hermit mode for a long time, but I just fed up with men who just come with this lustful energy. And maybe I'm too old. I'm 48 years old, so I'm looking for something more serious. But you need to understand, when you are with your soulmate, you are with your twin flame, and there is a mutual respect, mutual understanding, and mutual love. So the couple really works together. That is extraordinary, and you will never have that with a player. They might sell you this idea. It's possible your twin flame will come, so you will feel the spiritual connection, but your intuition is telling, no, 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 there is a player energy. So I would be careful with the twin flame. You really need to listen to your intuition. Do you understand? Because when you just give, and they take everything, who will do the work of a light worker? Who will accomplish all the dreams that your spirit guide show you to do? Well, I don't know what is your calling. I don't know what is your life purpose. Some people say we won't know the life purpose just on our deathbed. That we already did, because we will see everything will come down. But we will know our destiny and also what we're supposed to do. But only with the right person you are capable to do that. Just a whatever person who turns up and love bombing, and they are so cute because they really want you, and your ego is really, whoo, there is someone wants me. You know? Some Christian says the devil wants you also. Do you sleep with him? Well, that's what I was talking about. You need to differentiate. If somebody just really wants you for lustful reasons, to play with you, just to be a supply, or this is your divine person, your divine masculine, your soulmate, your twin flame who is awakened and wants you, who comes into your life, or your life mate, so you could work together and do this divine job that you're supposed to do on earth. Or if you have two different destiny, at least you support each other, make each other grow. I'm telling you, if the first 2-3 weeks there is no growing, it will never be. If there is no growing in that relationship, if that relationship takes your energy from your work, that relationship takes your energy from the work that universe and God trusted you, you can't spend time with God and universe like you did before, because this relationship consumes you 100%. You're just like a slave serving a man desire. There is something wrong, because a divine masculine never wants you to do that. Do you understand? For the divine masculine, it will be important that you fulfill your life purpose, that you fulfill your destiny. They will understand the career you're building. They will understand everything. They will help you to grow, and they will accept your help to grow. Because some men are so proud, they won't accept that you support them. And some men is so much hurt, they won't even accept that you love them. So when you try to love them, they will hurt you. You need to be really careful. Let's get to the reading, because I always talk too much, I know. This is really important. Who do you let to go close to you? Because I know everybody says that you have to examine a man, how they act. The act is not that when they shower you with presents and gifts. Yeah, it's pleasant. Every woman likes that. A man knows that. And I'll tell you, it's a player who will shower you with the most beautiful present, because they will study you before getting to know you. They will know what do you like exactly. They will be really affectionate, and they will remember every detail. They are the perfect divine masculine. Why your real divine masculine has no experience in that. So they won't know which perfume you like. They won't know which flower you like, because they might be not that skilled than a player. But us, we need to know that some divine masculine are not that experienced, and most of them are not that experienced than a player. They are not manipulators like a player, so they won't be perfect like a player is. But you can communicate, like when you get a flower, you can say, oh, it's beautiful, it's really, really nice. And maybe 1 day, 2 days later, you say, you know, I love daffodils. I love daffodils. I prefer daffodils to roses. But I like roses also. But my dream is that a man would buy me daffodils, because I love that. You know? And I'm sure he will love you enough that he will remember. But you need to know that men normally don't read in your thinking. Us women, we presume that if he loves me, he should know. No, 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 no. You have to communicate everything what you want them to do. When you don't have to communicate such a thing, usually it's a professional player. And they are trained to be like that. I'm telling you the truth. That might be painful, but this is the truth. Your divine masculine might be not that perfect with love bombing, because it's not a player, but this divine masculine will love you deeper and won't just play with you, who will love you your soul, appreciate you, and be with you just until your death, or his death, or whatever, and the end of your life. A divine masculine who might be not that perfect of love bombing and playing the Prince Charmant, will wipe your tears down when you are triste or really sad, when you will break your leg, will worry about you, when you will need help, will be there for you. And when you want to love them, they will let you to love them, because they understand it's normal, so they won't hurt you and push you away. While a player who gives you the perfect love bombing, your car broke down somewhere and you call them, please come and help me, I don't know what to do, I don't understand cars. Honey, I have to work. I'm busy fucking someone else. Then you will know the difference. But why do you wait until to get there? A divine masculine, and you call them that your car broke down and you need help. If he can't get there, he will call someone who will help you. Do you understand? It won't be like that. It's you have to learn how to fix cars. Why he's having fun with other women? It's just a life experience what I had. So it can be something else. I don't know. Your dog is crying at home. You are stuck in a hospital. And you call your divine masculine, please take him out because he will do pee and caca in the apartment. And you say, okay, honey, no problem. I will be there in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. A player will say, why are you calling with this? Call your mom, your sister, or whatever. I don't care. I have to work, blah, 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 blah. Work after this vita. Don't worry, they will find many reasons. Don't accept to be a second, a third, or just a choice. You deserve to be the one. Do you understand? And if there is no man who will appreciate you and respect you to be the one, Believe me, you are better alone because you have your freedom. This type of man will take your freedom away. Do you understand? Some of us don't understand until it's happened. And it's horrible. It's really horrible. And healing from it and building yourself up again from it is the most difficult. I wish there would have been someone who told me this when I was 25, you know, or 30 or 34. But nobody told me. So I had my own ideas about love, about men. And when we have like that, and we don't listen, wise man, a wise woman who's been through the same shit before us, well, we can fall very easily in a trap of pervert narcissists and players who just want to profit from us because our energy is really radiant, so they want to use it for themselves, or they want to profit our bank account. You need to know the difference between real love and fake toxic love. And I'm telling you, if your ex is an ex, there is a reason for that. I'm sorry, I don't know why my telephone is trembling. I have no idea why is it doing it. Okay, I try to do something else. Yeah, I think it will be fine now. Yeah, it will be fine. Let's get to it, okay? Because the time is just passing by, and also I want to do other readings. They're asking me to show my face much more often. I will be honest with you, when I'm showing my face, I always concentrate on a camera and it's bothering me. So when I show you the cards, I can concentrate on the drawing much more. Do you understand? So time to time I will show my face, time to time the cards, because everybody wants different things. Like that, you enjoy which one you like. But I think if you come here, what is most important is the reading and not not my face. But some people need to see the tarot reader's face. I understand there are many tarot readers who show their face and they don't care about the cards really, that just the interpretation of the cards. But some of the people who comes here, they want to see the cards because they're learning tarot, or they do reading also, so they want to follow your style or maybe learn from you, or if not learning from you, it's just interesting for them. I know because I watch other tarot readers also, and I really like it when I can see the cards, but I don't mind. So for me, it doesn't really matter. At the beginning, when I learned the tarot, I preferred those readers who show only the cards, because I could learn from it. Do you understand? Now it doesn't bother me if I can see the person. And for some people, it's important they want to see our face because it's more personalized, because there is more contact between you and me. It's more, how shall I put this, personal. Anyway, when you have a personal reading, usually you can see me and it's live, okay? And it scares some people away apparently. There was in a woman in trouble. Actually, I had doubts because I could feel maybe it's a sent up. Somebody's just trying to get information. So I give them some information that pissed them off. But when I said, okay, there you go, we can see each other on a certain date, live, I gave this person even a price that is really, really low, because as she described, she had really hard difficulties. So I wanted to help her out, and she just disappeared. So I know that my intuition was right. This is just a made-up story. So it was somebody else who wanted to get information from me, or wanted, so I write something that they can use maybe against me. There is no problem. If I put my photos up, if I show my face, if I give information about myself out, it's because it's protected spiritually. Do you understand? Right, let's see for Divine Feminine, that what do we have here? I got some woman complaining about my decolletage. Sometimes it's quite deep. Honestly, I give a shit about it. What is your opinion about it? Me, I like deep decolletage because there was a period of time of 10 months I had problem with my lungs. And when it heals, I have scars on my lungs. So I can breathe properly, but sometimes doesn't matter. I have bad memories. When a clothes is just like this, I feel like it's psychological for me. I can breathe. Do you understand? So me, I really like deep decolletage because I have the feeling that my lungs is free. Do you understand? And in that time I had serious problem with breathing. It was 6 years ago, before the coronavirus. It has nothing to do with the coronavirus. I had a serious problem with my lungs, and really, really bad memories. Sometimes I even had to crush out blood because my lungs was getting destroyed totally. And it was, I'm just telling you, it was a really serious sickness, a disease. I can't really talk about it really deeply because I healed myself naturally, and in France it's punished by the law if I tell you what sickness it was. And they will accuse me, drug me everywhere. I don't want to go through that. I have enough problem in my life. So when I will get through all of this legal stuff, I will teach people how to get healed themselves from sicknesses like that, because at the moment it's really difficult to heal this kind of sickness. But it was very difficult, and that's why it's a psychological for me that I have a deep decolletage, because this one is still fine because it's leisure and quite open, but I can't stand. Even in the Vita, if I have to wear a scarf that is totally cover my neck, I go nuts. I just psychologically, it's really difficult to support for me. Okay, I'm just explaining you. I'm not showing up what I have. That's not why I have a deep decolletage. But even if I would do, it's not your business. It's my femininity. If I want to show it up, I show it up. It does not show my integrity or my moral. Okay? After you think what you want, there are women who has a really flat chest. Okay? So when they have a clothes covered like that, they still have a lovely chest. Me, I put something like that, I look 100 kilo plus. So aesthetically, for me, it's better also a deeper decolletage. And after, I don't have a small breast, but a bigger one. So I'm sorry, but it's nice. Okay. So I won't apologize for that. Okay. But I don't think you have a right to judge me because of that. And I don't sleep around with men just because I have a deep decolletage. Okay. Next time you send me something like that, I don't even read all of it. I just delete it because I give a shit. Okay? And I can see some tarot reader. They're wearing almost like a soutien-gorge. It's French. What is soutien-gorge in English? I forgot. God. A bra. Or something like that. And they are very good tarot readers. And what? So I think these are some people just who wants to argue. You know, it's really bad also because in the comments, I want to leave the comments open because I want to know your reactions. And I refuse when somebody is disrespectful, I just erase it because there is no point that you try to pull me down on my channel, that you have no right to do that. You want to send me a personal message, there is an email address, send it, okay? But when you put it in a comment just to try to humiliate me in front of my viewers, that's called manipulation, and usually it's a narcissistic person who does that, who thinks they are better than others, okay? So I really read messages like that, no problem if your opinion is different than mine, if you do it with respect, okay? And the other thing is, some people send me messages when they are drunk or they are high. So they is totally incomprehensive. I have no idea what they're talking about. Maybe they are not, they don't speak English, or I don't know. And the way they write down, it's incomprehensive. I don't know. But it's not a problem. Do not misunderstand. But the way, there was a guy sent me a message that I think he said it to me, and he thought the reading is all about him and me, between us, and I don't even know this person. Or it was a woman, looks like, make him, and that happens very often, is somebody who, a guy who make himself look like a woman, and a woman who make herself look like a guy in the comments. Me, I'm an Aries. I'm a straightforward person. I do not appreciate when somebody's phony like that. And I don't have energy that you're testing my psychic capabilities like that. Are you kidding? Us psychics and mediums, when we do this job, we use lots of energies, and it's tiring. It's like every other job, it's tiring. So most of the time, we are not on that level to channel on people and channel on the comments and things like that. I can do it. I already use up my energy for readings and other things I do in my other businesses. I don't want to spend my gifts on channeling on your comments and your emails, if it's man or a woman, if it's an enemy or not, okay? I just will listen to my intuition, and for example, the email, it's like that. I listen to my intuition. If my spirit guide tell me that no, there is no point opening, I erase it. If there is, I can feel the spirit guide here, this is important, open it, I open it and I read it, okay? But I won't start channeling on you because I have enough work to do. Do you understand? I want a honest response in the comments, not childish games. You are an adult, be an adult, not a child hiding behind names and behind things like that. Okay? Right. I shuffle one more, and after, let's get to it. We have the Eight of Cups. We have, oh God, this is a Five of Wands. See, because they have this sign that usually they have on a pentacle, and it's not written what is it, but it's a Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Three of Cups. Don't know if you can see. Yeah. We have the Fool. We have the Two of Pentacles. You see, because the Pentacles has the same sign also. Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Five of... We have the Judgment. We have a Princess of Pentacles. Princess of Pentacles is like a Page of Pentacles, the same energy in this tarot deck. Okay? And we have the Hierophant. Excuse me, guys. Normally I have water, but before I was addicted to Coca-Cola. And I just poured myself a bit. I know it's not good for the health, and I know I shouldn't drink it, but I just sometimes I have some exception. I drink shit like that. I know I shouldn't do it, but most of the time it's the water what I drink, or homemade juices. But recently I've been through a bit of tough time emotionally, so sometimes when I go through like that, I make some comfort foods, and I need comfort drink. I don't drink alcohol, so my weakness is a Coca-Cola. I know it's not good, and I don't drink it all the time. It's really rare when I drink it, actually once every 6 months or 5 months or something like that. But sometimes I need that. Well, people do drink alcohol or smoke. Me, I drink Coca-Cola. Okay, but really rarely. Right, we have here the Eight of Cups and Five of Wands. There is lots of drama in your life, I think, and you trying to walk away from it. And some of you were in a third party situation, in a triangle, love triangle. And you know the divine feminine usually don't go in love triangle. I know, it could happen to anyone. Don't worry about that, okay? If it happens, sometimes we fall in love with the worst of monsters. But the most important things, you woke up and you walked away, and it's really good. I'm really proud of you, because lots of women don't wake up for many years. They play this cruel game of a man who can't choose between 2 or 3 women. There is no such a thing. There is no such a thing. If somebody loves you, somebody knows you are the one, they won't have problem choosing the right person. Do you understand? That's why I was talking about players' energies. And there are some players who tell you, oh, I have a wife. Oh, no, they don't say, because wife is something divine woman won't go with it. They say, I have a girlfriend. We've been together 8 years, 9 years. You know what, it's dead. Our love is dead. I want to come out, but it's not the right time yet, and we are not really together, blah, blah, blah. And you know, they tell you a nice, touchy story. Psychologically, what is the most important what they do? They leave the little door open that you think that they might fall in love with you, that they might, because they really like you, they can feel a soul connection. So it's a psychological manipulation. They just put the little seed in you that you believe that maybe one day you will be together with this guy, because anyway, he's leaving. He's not staying and doesn't want to stay with this woman. There is no more love anymore. And guys like that capable to hold on for many years to keep a woman in such a cruel connection. And of course, in the evening, nobody is there with you. You can't go out in a restaurant because he's afraid this woman will see him. You can't live a normal life of a couple. You're just like a prostitute on a side. This is a perfect humiliation. And sometimes guys do that because they like your shine. You're a beautiful woman, you're independent, especially if you have a standard, they will pull you down on this level. They want to pull you down on this level. They will feed you with all the lies, try to put the seeds in you psychologically that one day we will be together. And how much they might love you because they are your soulmate. Don't believe shit like that. Do not go out with a man who is not 100% single, not 100% divorced. Then you say, you don't need to sleep with this guy. But when you say, oh, why don't we go to your apartment and cook something and watch TV? And oh, I don't have a time now, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they even manage to ask the friend's apartment's key, you know. You need to be careful because some men looks like they are single, they are not. Because they are married, there is a male, female somewhere, and they just playing around with single women like that. These type of men don't have time to wait. So when you wait 5, 6, 7, 8 months until you get into the bed, you can't do that with a guy like that. They go nuts. But some of them even can wait like that. Because on the side of that, they have other women. On the side of their wife. The recording will stop soon. Right, guys, that's just a second. Sorry, guys. Something came up. So, I can see you are really brave. You walk away, a third-party situation. There was lots of drama. Drama after drama after drama. Yeah, I can see that. It was really tough. And you obtained your freedom. It's beautiful. Us women, we don't need. I'm telling you, when a man keeps you in this state that you can't live without them, they want you to be obsessed. So it's like very toxic attachment. It's not normal. This is not normal at all. Do you understand? A normal attachment is not like that. A normal love is not like that. The normal love doesn't want you to think nothing else but them. The normal love wants you to have sex as at your workplace. The normal love won't mind if you meet your friends to see your parent. Of course, there are men who got hurt because the woman who they gave so much freedom, they cheated on them. So they have a fear, and that's why they want to chain a woman close to them. These issues has to be talked about and discussed. Do you understand? So if your man try to be possessive, you need to bring it up and ask why. I want to know why. Because it's not normal, it's toxic. You understand, it can't go between us like that. I want to know why do you want me to chain to you? It's not to humiliate you or make you uncomfortable about it. I just want to understand. You know, communication is a basic stuff, and it should be fluid between divine feminine and divine masculine. A player won't give you a clear communication. They will lie, and they will show very soon a red flag, because they have to talk about things they will forget about their lie. So you will realize there is big lies. Somewhere all of us tell in gimme white lies. It's like you don't tell the whole truth because you don't want to hurt the person. Everybody's been through that. But between couples, it shouldn't be. You might don't tell straight away. You might wait for the right time to tell everything. But I'm not talking about this kind of white lies, but I'm talking about really heavy lies. Do you understand? So when you are in a couple, it has to come out clean and being honest. But when you are honest, you have to discuss with the other person. If I will be honest with you, you will see a part of me that you might not like. So you have to be willing to forgive me. Are you willing to forgive me? I am willing to forgive you. So let's put every cards on the table. When you have a third-party situation, guys won't put every cards on the table, and you will feel it. You will see and hear the red flags, especially when they won't be available, won't be there for you. A guy like that will be busy in the evening, Friday evening and a weekend. Always. They will hide behind the job that, I work in a weekend. Yeah, it's a special things. I need to finish it for Monday, blah, 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 blah. I can't, my grandmother is sick, blah, blah, blah. No, there is a wife. Okay, there is a wife. With children, probably. So if a man can go out with you Friday night, Saturday night, and can spend the whole Sunday with you, Saturday night with you, maybe, waking up, having a coffee, having fun, and a lovely Sunday with you, that man is not free, honey. That man is not free. Do you understand? And I'm proud of you because many of you walked away and liberated yourself, freed yourself, and you are free. Until you don't find your divine masculine, you should stay free. Because being in a toxic love relationship is much more painful than being single. I want to have that snuggle and cuddle, and as women really want to feel lonely sometimes. It's not sexually, it's just like emotionally. We want to be with someone, just to have a cuddle, just to have a kiss. I guarantee you, if it's a wrong relationship, that cuddle and kiss will turn into a very cold look, and you will be just a fucking slave, and he will go astray with other women while you are at home cooking for the kids, ruining your life, ruining your beauty, and your man is just giving a fucking shit about you because the grass is greener somewhere else. Your true soulmate, your life mate won't do that to you. Do you understand? For your true soulmate, your true life mate, you will be beautiful when you are pregnant. You will be beautiful when you are fat. You will be beautiful when you are thin. I had a wonderful man in my life, and actually he really likes it that I'm chubby. I'm voluptuous, and I had lots of problems for a long time with my weight. And I think he is the first man in my life who just loved every bit of me, even that I'm wrong. But once I loved cooking with him, and I had a really bad news about my kids, and I was emotionally really bad state. I just couldn't stop eating. I tell you, I have a problem with emotional eating. I'm working on it psychologically, but it's a problem in my life. I control it as much as I can, but if there is a huge thing that's hitting me, I have to cook something from my childhood or my favorite Asian soup or whatever, and I have to make sure it's not a big quantity because I won't stop eating it. And this guy just was watching me after the second plate, third plate, and he said, "Ah, this is Italian food. That makes you fat, honey." And I said, "I don't care." And said, "Okay, you need a hug. You need something special to make you feel loved." It's my twin flame. And he's my twin flame, you know. And after he said, "Okay, let's go and watch some video," and he caressed me, he was nice with me, he was kind with me, and I just forgot about eating, you know. So a man who really loves you, you know, a man who really appreciates you and respects you, will see the little flaws of you and try to not fix it for you, but they will understand that you worry, you have emotional needs. And I think that is most difficult for men to see when a woman is in an emotional need and they need to fill it up. It's not all the time, but sometimes women get in this state, and men handles these kind of emotional things differently, because sometimes for men, when they have an emotional struggle like that, they need to be alone, and they think woman is like that. So sometimes they leave women alone with emotional struggles like that, and us women, we go nuts, because women are different. We need a cuddle, we need a hug, we need a kiss, we need a presence, we need somebody close to us who says, "Honey, I love you, I'm with you, you will get through this." We need a shoulder to cry on, you know. And men's like, "Ugh, what is this? When I have problem, I go alone. I go hermit and leave you alone." And also when we get upset and we say, "Shit, what's going on? I need a hug now." Actually, that's when you make the most beautiful love with your soulmate. When you emotionally need this love and closeness. I'm not talking about sex, but sometimes that is a kind of love that a woman needs in this state. Not with everybody. I'm not. Don't misunderstand me. It's not like when you feel like emotional needs, you go out and sleep with everybody. No, 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 no. Sometimes it's enough just watch the TV with your soulmate, with your life mate, with your husband, who is your life mate and soulmate, and just be with him in each other's arms. And it's emotionally fulfilling and comforting, so you calm down and you don't worry about horrible things that happened. After that, woman who, like me, I've been through 2 years of hermit mode, I learned to fulfill these needs for myself. But it's not an easy thing to do. If one day I let a man in my life and he gives a shit about me when I'm in trouble, I will know what to do to show the door to him. That's for sure. Because if he can count on me every time when he needs me, I want to count on him every time I need on him also. And that is this that many men don't want that. They want to have you when they need you, but they don't want to give you that attention when you need it. And that's when you will recognize if this is a soulmate, a life mate, this is a man who really loves you, or he's just a player energy. Because a player energy won't invest into you. Do you understand? They just will take you granted. You are there. It's fun to be with you. You have a lovely body. It's fun. You are kind. You are chatty. When they have maybe problem, I had another boyfriend. He told me everything. When he had problem, I was like a psychological being for him. But whenever I had problem, he disappeared. You just can't let that happen. Especially when your gifts are developed. If you are a light worker, your spiritual gifts can be really, really badly affected by a person you give yourself to. You can't have a person who just sleeps around. You can't have a person who's an energy vampire, a pervert narcissistic, who takes all your healing energy away, so there is nothing left, so you can't give to other people who needs it, because he is selfish. He can't generate on his own energy. They have to take yours. That is not normal. So when you have a high vibration, you need to find someone who's on the same vibration than you are. If not, they will take it away from you. Do you understand? Excuse me, my table is... Right, we have a Two of Pentacles. We have the Judgment. Yeah, because you came out of this situation. Some of you even came out of a marriage because there was a third-party situation. And it's good you came out. Because a man who cheated on you once will do it again, usually. I will be honest with you, I don't believe that people can work on situations like that. You can give a second chance to a person, but giving so many second chances, honey, honestly, I'm even skeptical about second chances, because men do not change. You can't change a man. Only if they want to change, but it's really rare. They need to be really in love, and they really want to have you, and that love has to be really pure. So they do not want to hurt you. That's why they want to change. You understand? And that you can't tell a man. You can't expect a man to have, because it comes from them. And if it does not come, you can't do anything. So for me, when you get to a man, you will get that man for the rest of your life, because they won't change. Do you understand? So don't be like that. Oh, he will change maybe when we get married. The marriage will change him. Or if I get pregnant, the child will change this man. He will be more affectionate. I'm telling you, honey, he will go out and give that love that you are craving for other mama or other woman easily. And you will be sitting there and say, why not me? What's wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with you. You are perfect as you are. You have a baby. You don't have makeup on. Your body is a bit deformed. It's normal after childbirth. If it's your soulmate, if it's your life mate, would love you like that, would help you like that, would express emotions like that. Do you understand? It won't change their love, that you have a makeup on or not. You are 10, 15 kilos less or plus. It won't change. They would respect you more because you are the mother of their children. Do you understand? But when they go out and they give this respect and this love to other women, I'm sorry, there is nothing to fix there. Do you understand? There is nothing to fix there. It's dead. It's finished. You have to move out of this relationship and find somebody who will respect you. And it's possible. I'm 48 years old. I know what I'm talking about. So don't tell me when you're 28, 30, 45 that you are old. I know couples who got married at 75 and find happiness. You are never too late. You are never too old. Don't settle down just to be treated like a dog. or even worse. Even dogs get treated better because we give so much love to them. Do you understand? You're worth much more than that. You can't grow you just can't grow in a relationship like that, where a man does not respect you, does not love you as you deserve to be loved. Do you understand? You need to ask the universe to help you to get out of a situation like that, and also to get you your soulmate, your life mate, the person who will love you as you deserve to be loved and will respect you. Do you understand? Right, I need cards, Spirit. Why do we have here the Judgment for the Divine Feminine? Excuse me, guys. I think somebody will come in with the offer of a marriage. And we have the Hierophant here. So what is this offer of marriage if you are single or divorced? Well, if you are married, this part of the message is not for you, okay? Well, we have two cards. They were working on this offer with the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Swords. They are afraid somebody will take you, so they're rushing in and offer you marriage straight away to get you off the market. It could often mean envy and jealousy. I think they are jealous that someone else will take you or make love with you, and I don't want that. So they will come in. But we have the card of the Hierophant. That could mean marriage, but in this case, I think it talks about the universe and God. So this offer is coming from who? And does the universe agree with this person to be in the life of the Divine Feminine? We have a King of Wands coming in. Wow! King of Wands is very passionate, but sometimes it can be too much. There's two persons who's coming in, guys. Oh, women. Girls. We have a King of Cups, full of love and care and nice, gentleness, but they're capable to do love bombing, honey. While our lovely King of Wands is full with, how shall I put, sexual energy, and they are very passionate. So don't be surprised if they just grab you in the corner of the park and kiss you passionately and you just lose everything. But when you will be with the King of Cups, they will nurture your soul, your heart, your emotions. Oh boy, you will have a struggle, because what you want, both of them in one person. That would be perfect, isn't it? You need to listen to your intuition. Which one is the right person for you? Do you understand? One of the things that you have to watch out is for the respect. How they treat you, how they talk to you. If I were you, if you know yourself, just show some flaws what you have. You know, usually someone a player who not related too well, but someone who is in deeply love with you will love you with your flaws. It's just a little test. Like for me, this emotional eating, I didn't do it deliberately actually, because I really had a bad news about my kids, and I just didn't want it to cry while I was with him. And it just came out and he was eating, and he said, "Oh no, what are you doing?" And I said, something horrible happened with my kids, so I don't do that this all the time. Honestly, normally I eat normally. I have a problem. I don't know if you heard about that metabolic syndrome. I have a metabolic syndrome, so it's really difficult for me to lose weight. And even if I diet, even if whatever I do, and he knows that. So and he likes women who is fat, actually. So he loves me like this. But it was this flow just came out that time to time I struggle with that, because you know, some people go and smoke, some people go and get a glass of wine or a whiskey, some people I'm not saying that I ate all of it, but I ate quite a lot, but not a lot. I can stop myself, but I eat twice more than usually, or 3 times more than usually. And already I'm not a big eater, so I don't eat too much normally, but when I have an emotional shock like that, I'm capable to eat 3 times more. And he realized this is a problem for me. And he was very sweet. He gave me a hug and let's go and see a video, a comedy. You need to laugh. But after things happened, I forgot about eating, you know. And it was the same time for him. He never wanted to talk about when there was a problem, but I could feel it. So I just went there, gave him a hug and a kiss. How are you doing? How was your day? And I could see he was not fine. Sometimes for men, when they are in this state, the best thing you can do is a nice plate of food for a start. And after finishing bed with them. And then next time, if it's a weekend, I wake up, they might talk about it, or midnight, or 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, when they wake up, they will talk about their problem. But they need to have their physical needs met at first to be able to relax all the tension, the stress, and that they can open up and talk about it. Because man needs to talk about this also. But they got used to since the childhood that you are a boy, don't cry, you are capable to, you are not a girl, don't do this, don't do that. So they learn to keep everything inside them. They learned not to cry because they thought it's a weakness. And there are men like this King of Cups might be a very sensitive man. Do you understand? So when you see him crying, it's not because it's a weak man. It's because emotionally he is very, very sensitive, because maybe he's an empath and it's a strength, not a weakness. But sometimes people take tears of a man as a weakness. Do you understand? So when you are with someone, it's very important that you have a couple life like that, because you will grow together, you will get know each other. They little things like me overeating because of emotional reasons, and him needs a nice good food when he had a hard day and something went wrong, because he loved cooking. He loves cooking, and when we saw each other, I didn't want him to cook. I know that something is wrong, so I had to do something. So that is another thing. I know I can beat him in Italian cooking because he has Italian origin. So he's extraordinary, cook well Italian food. So I pulled out usually Asian food. I cook quite well also, that he is not really at home. And he likes it. So you need to get know for things like that, you know. You need to get know each other for things like that. So then you give something special that he appreciates, he's not really good at doing, and you are excellent, and you spoil him. Because when man has problem in their life, they need to be spoiled. Do you understand? But they need to give this back to you also when you go through difficulties. And that's when couple is functional. They can work together. Because when you don't get, when you have a third party situation like this, you won't have that divine feminine. Because a man who has two or more women in their life, they give away their force to a main woman, and they use the other woman for fun, to recharge their batteries, to relax. Do you understand? This intimate relationship you won't develop with someone who has a main woman in their life. It's impossible. In a third party situation. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. It was the delivery man. Okay, I need to finish this because after they can't put them together. We have wait a second. Yeah, I have 10 minutes roughly. So we have the Seven of Cups and a Page of Pentacles. Seven of Cups we have here because two persons is coming in. A King of Cups and a Queen of Wands. King of Wands, pardon. You need to make sure you choose the right one, and you have to ask the universe, your God, about it. And I'm telling you, when you reject somebody, Divine Feminine, please do it with respect. Try to reject a man like that. You know, this man will go and see another woman later on, and they will stress about being rejected like they were by you in the future. So this woman is your sister. Don't make her work harder or their situation harder. So when you reject a man, do it with respect and love. Do you understand? You need to give a really good explanation, and also with love. And you need to make them understood it's not their fault. And it's not your fault. It's just life is like that. And you need to tell them how much you appreciate them, and maybe you need to talk about the positive things in their soul, in their heart, and that they are a really precious person, and that you are really sure that somebody really nice one will appreciate it, but you just can't feel that it's not the right connection between you and him. And that might be there is something between you, but not long term, and you're looking for something long term. Do you understand? There is a nice way to reject a guy. They will still get hurt if they love you, or if they really want you. But at least you don't make it worse, the hurt, the rejection. It's possible to give an experience of rejection to a guy that they won't be discouraged to go towards another woman later on. But at the same time, I'm asking you to listen to your spirit guides and your intuition, because if you try to do that with a pervert narcissist, you will never get rid of that person. Do you understand? This kind of respectful rejection you do with a person who is a King of Cups. Do you understand? With the King of Wands, you respectfully reject it, but make it clear that you do not want anything with this person. Because this kind of man won't give up. They will chase you. They won't understand. So maybe the first time you will be really kind. The second time less kind. The third time you have to be tough with them, because they won't understand. You understand? You have to be clear with them, but respectful. Just because two men is coming towards you, don't be cocky, don't be, oh, I'm a woman, there is two men who wants me. No. It's not a chance. It's not luck. Because that means you have to hurt one of them, and it's horrible. It's horrible. And there's two persons coming towards you and you have to hurt one of them. Are you kidding? It's much easier if there's one who comes. But when there's two who comes, can't even imagine. Oh, last year I had a period of time there was 4 men approaching me and I could feel 2 other men's energy. I was going nuts. Honestly, I just didn't open the door. It was December, last year, December, or December, January. I don't know, I don't remember exactly. I was going nuts. It's impossible. What all these men wants from me? I'm 48 years, look at me, I have my wrinkles, I'm not like a beauty queen. What do they want from me? Well, I will be divorced soon. My divorce is going on. And I will have access to my money. And some man is really interested in that, you know. So this explication is not because they're really interested in me. They are interested in my bank account. That is the problem. When you go through a period of time in your life and money is coming in a huge quantity of money or things like that, and some people has information about it, on that period of time you need to try to stay single, okay? Because if they were not there when there was no money and suddenly they come when they know that money is coming in, something fishy, huh? Something is really fishy about it. Yeah, both of them will bring you an offer and you need your intuition to see which one you will choose. Some of you, the message is to stay still single. But can I close this reading, Spirit? Oh boy. So you will have two choices with the Two of Pentacles. One of them comes with lies to betray you. The other one comes to tell you the truth. But when they tell you and talk to you, you won't be able to see the difference when you will just look at on a 3D level. You will have to, excuse me, just a second. Oh gosh, where it is. Okay, just a second, guys. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. It's got dark while I was talking. So you need your intuition, because one will ruin your life and the other one is coming with a honest heart to tell you the truth. Okay, to put all those cards on the table with you. You understand? The other one will make himself look like he's like that, but he's not. He's manipulating, okay? So what else you want to say, Spirit, to our lovely Divine Feminine, huh? I have the Judgment second time. If you made the wrong choice, you will have the karma and a burden of this person. I have no idea which one is which. It has to you who choose the right one. You understand? And for some of you, choose nobody is the right one. I'm telling you right now. Is one of them is a divine connection, Spirit. Is one of them is a divine connection. What shall I do with this, huh? We have the High Priestess. We have the Devil. And we have the Three of Wands. For some of you, one of the guy is coming with a very strong sexual energy, so you want to have just sex with you. For some of you, it's a pervert narcissistic and want to have a new beginning with you because they need a new supply. Some of you, they don't know how to love. So they will show you a toxic love with a devil energy, but it's your right person. But they need to still work on themselves, so they could have this healthy beginning with you. In that case, you should not accept them, but they keep some kind of friendship with them. You need to listen to your intuition. I need to finish this reading. Okay, last two cards. Please, Spirit, what our Divine Feminine has to be aware of? There's just one card who comes out. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe he has a different religion than you have. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Make sure this is not just for a pervert narcissistic supply or just using you for sex, okay? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You might go for holiday together. One thing, if you don't feel comfortable with that person to go for a holiday, something, that little voice inside you say, no, there's something is wrong with it, don't go. Only if you are sure it will be fine. Okay? And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner on your side. So one of them you will know. Maybe both of them, I don't know. I don't think you've been together with this guy sexually. But you might know him. Maybe it's a colleague, maybe it's a friend, maybe somebody who's live in a neighborhood. I don't know. You need to listen to your intuitions. Okay? Right, Divine Feminine. I wish you well. Thank you for watching me, and I hope I could be helpful for you. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and listen to your intuition, okay? Don't let horrible men ruin you, okay, guys? Because it's hard to get up. It's hard to heal a broken heart. Don't let them to break your heart. Take care. I love you all. Be blessed, all of you. Take care. Thank you for watching me. Oh yeah, press the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel if you want, of course. Take care. Bye bye.